J.D. Harrison. The following events chronicle his journey into the world of politics and love. In everything, the most vital lesson learned is that all things flow through the heart.
Mr. Harrison, if I was an insecure person, I would think you didn't like me.
I had a few hectic days.
I'll take that. Want some company?
Get in here. You always down for anything, aren't you?
The real question is, are you?
Sounds like a challenge to me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ashley Harrison. This lovely woman next to me is Tracey Washington. We are the owners of Next Level Consulting. Before we get started, we'd like to take a moment to thank you for trusting us with your organization. Now, we will show you how we plan to reward that trust. I will be in charge of the presentation, and Tracy, our efficiency expert, will be available for any technical questions. Let's get started.
All up in my business again, huh?
Good morning, Mr. Harrison.
Good morning, Mrs. Langston. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm hanging in there. Listen, Kelvin should be in the office with Gavin. Let them know I'm here, please.
Yes, sir.
And also, when Brian gets in, go ahead and let him back in my office.
Of course, Mr. Harrison.
Thank you. This is our secret.
I won't say a word.
Good, good. Mrs. Langston, you ready? Ready as ever. We investigated everyone from top down?
Yes, and from what I could find out, we're dealing with a major player. We can clear several unsolved murders and indict on at least one kingpin charge.
Right.
JD, Cal,
Hey.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, B. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man?
All right. Good to be here. So, first things first. How are things with the senator's daughter?
Carolyn? She's fun.
And this isn't for publicity?
Oh, hell no.
You know, Jay's a straight shooter, Cal. That's why the bigwigs want him on their side.
And I'm not going? So, what's going on with this case, B?
All right, well, I ran a full investigation, but did an in-depth on Albert Day. Now, he's the brains behind this group.
All right, give me the rundown.
From what I've read, look like we got a thug with a conscience. He sets his people up well. He gives them 40% of the take and make them work toward cleaning up by setting up a legit business under another name.
Tracy.
And some of the people that follow his lead have a good small business, ran by a relative and another relative's name.
Mr. Harrison,
Yes, Mrs. Langston.
Mr. Roberts would like to see you in his office.
Okay, thank you. Will you let him know that I'll be with him in a minute?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
His Majesty awaits.
All right, guys. Give me a minute so we can put together a strategy, and I'll get right back with you all.
Morning, JD. Have a seat.
Morning, Gavin.
Just wondering if you had any updates on the day case.
Not yet.
I don't have to tell you, JD. This is a big one. We're all counting on you.
I know. You have to say.
Al Day, polluting the neighborhood. He's right up your alley. I'll never forget that day you walked into this office 6 years ago, hell-bent on taking down every gang in the city.
Yeah, that's still my goal.
This case could give us major publicity. So did you find anything interesting in the file?
I'm sorry, come again?
I said, did you find anything interesting in this file?
I'm gonna have to get with Brian and Calvin and work on the strategy. I'll get back to you on that.
Great, let me know what you need. Does this one make you win?
I'll get back to you on that. Tracy?
Jeffrey,
Hey.
come on in.
Hello. Squirt 2. It's been a while.
Yes, it has been.
You know, I was just in Ashley's office.
Is she still leaping into your arms every time she sees you?
I'm her big brother, of course she is. She was telling me about the meeting that you had. You know, I'm very proud of you two.
Thank you.
And you look good. And the best part about you hasn't changed at all.
And what part is that?
It's your smile. It's that same smile that can brighten up any room.
Hello, I'm Tracey Washington.
Hi, Brian Thompson.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Thompson.
So, how can I help you? Jeffrey, you've never been a man who had to search for words.
Tracy, does the name Al Day mean anything to you?
Yeah, he's my brother.
And when's the last time you saw or spoke to your brother?
At a graduation about 2 years ago?
You haven't heard from him in 2 years.
No.
It's just that this case that we're working on, it involves your brother, and he's in a lot of trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
I'm not at liberty to say. But we do need to ask you a few questions. Has your brother ever been connected with your business?
This business?
This one or any other you may have.
No.
He doesn't, and I don't have any other businesses, Mr. Thompson. Ashley and I started this business when we were still at Harmon University. You know that, Jeffrey.
Yes, I know, but I had to ask. You know, and I hate to bother you with all this, but this case, it puts me in an awkward situation.
I seem to do that to you a lot. But, I understand you have a job to do.
Yes, and thank you for seeing us on such short notice. I'm sorry that we had to meet under these circumstances.
Yeah.
You sure you're not gonna have a conflict of interest with this case?
Yeah. Hell yes, man.
Because you seemed a little distracted back there.
Nah, I'm straight. I just, I got a feeling about this one.
So you believe it?
Yeah, I do.
You have a relationship with this girl?
Yes and no, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Hold on, B. J.D. Harrison? You're working late. Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
Evening.
Do you always leave your door unlocked after hours?
I guess the receptionist forgot to lock it when she left. Is there something that I can help you with, Mr. Brooks?
That's a loaded question, Ms. Washington. And please call me James.
Mr. Brooks, it's late and I was just leaving. Is there something in particular that brought you here?
Yes. Your smile. Before you say anything, hear me out. It's not in my nature to pursue one. I don't have time for it. Before you came to my office, I was curious to say the least. Your proposal impressed me, and that's not easy to do. When you walked into my office, I was totally knocked off my game. You were a very pleasant surprise. All I'm asking for is the chance to get to know you a little better. Nothing more.
Thank you.
But
Mr. Brooks, I'm not a sociable person, and this business keeps me really busy. And to be honest, even if I did take the time to get to know a person, it would not be one of my clients. It's a matter of principle.
your reputation.
Exactly. You know the business world. Two young females trying to run a business. The appearance alone could kill us. So I try to keep my personal and professional lives separate. And I'm sure a man in your position understands that.
Another rejection. I do understand. But I would not accept the future yet.
Really good. It was good. It was even better how I got the milk.
Hey, Tracy. James. Hello.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know someone was here. Good evening. Cynthia Thornton. And you are?
James Brooks. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Rosalind Taylor. And the pleasure is all ours.
Ladies, I was just leaving. Ms. Washington, we will have an opportunity to continue our conversation at a later time.
I'll walk you out.
Bye, James.
You sure you want to do this?
Hell no. He's got Tucker. That's good.
No. I'm strapped.
So am I. Since I've understood, let's move on.
Let's.
Follow me.
and only J.D. Harrison in the flesh.
All day.
Got respect for you, man. I really like your style. No BS.
That why you called me here? Give me props?
Nah, man. You're gonna arrange a deal for me. An attorney general. Only. Now, I want none of your people involved. I'll explain. I'm gonna give you me and a few of your people who belong to you.
Exchange for what?
You have to give me your word to protect Sugar.
Who the hell is Sugar?
Well, you know her as Tracey Washington. It's my little sister.
What does Tracy have to do with this?
Nothing. She doesn't know what I do. Doesn't even know where I am. And I want you to keep it that way.
It's gonna be difficult. The rest is going to have media coverage. Not case will.
There won't be a trial. I'm going to plead to whatever you bring me.
Why?
Look, man. My little sister is the only thing in this world that is good and pure to me. I spent my whole life protecting her. Now, someone in your office has put her in danger. And the only way to continue to protect her is to give myself up.
You have my word. Will not let anything happen to her.
Package your man just received is all you need to begin an investigation. The people you need to clear out.
Why me?
You're what they call a good guy. I know you're gonna look out for her, but I didn't choose you. The people that involved my sister, they picked you. This case was given to you, me out. There's only one person giving you that name. That's the person trying to bring me down.
Okay. I'll bite. Who's trying to bring you down?
Come on, Harrison. You've already figured it out. Look, you'll hear from me in 24 hours.
You know who's in here, right?
Yeah. Kevin.
Morning, Mama.
Good morning, son. You want some breakfast?
Yes, ma'am.
I know you do. Get out of my pots. Have a seat on over there.
All right.
You got work this morning?
No. Just be in the office all day.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
Put your cream and sugar on the table. What are you grilling? You talked to Ashley yesterday?
No, I was busy all day. What's up with it?
Not her. It's Tracy.
What's wrong with Tracy?
Well, Ashley says she's been down the past couple days, and she's not really talking about it. She wanted some advice on how to help her. But you know Tracy. She walks around with that big old beautiful smile of hers and all the time, holding all that stuff on the inside. It's not good. I told Ashley just be patient with her. She'll come around.
Mom, I got a case with Tracy's brother. He's gonna be arrested sometime this week. And I feel like I should tell her. I don't know how.
Just be straight with her. Just be straight.
Yeah, but I don't want her to hate me. They're incarcerating him? I mean, that's her only family member.
Yeah? Well, son, Tracy's not slow. She's a smart girl. She knows if her brother's doing something illegal, he's going to jail. Now, she's not going to hold you doing your job against you. She's not going to do that. So just be straight with her, be honest, but tell her.
I just don't want her to be alone when it happens.
She's not going to be alone. She has Ashley, she has me, and you. She's not going to be alone. Don't you worry about that. You're not going to finish your breakfast.
Oh, I've had plenty. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Have a good day. Love you too. Well, James, baby, it looks like your son has found the one.
Jeffrey, what are you doing here?
I didn't like the way things ended last time we talked. Come on, take a ride with me.
I'm not in the best of moods,
I'll
Jeffrey.
have you back in an hour. Come on.
Where are we going?
Come on, we're on a time schedule.
No, wait, I have to change. You're dressed up driving the Beamer. I'll embarrass you if anybody sees you with me looking like this.
Embarrassing?
Yeah.
Are you serious? What are you talking about?
Cynthia said whenever you drive the Beamer, you dress up. People will be looking.
Cynthia?
Yes?
Get in the car. Come on.
I'm wearing jeans.
I can't believe you're talking about Cynthia right now. Are you serious? You see how you look?
I do. That's why I want to change.
My goodness. All right?
Okay.
I don't hear nothing else.
Thank
I don't know what she's talking about. Cynthia. You are a highly intelligent woman. But explain to me why you would listen to Cynthia, of all people.
She seems to know about things like that. I don't.
Things like what?
Men, cars, what people do and don't care about.
Does she have a man?
No, but she has had plenty.
I bet she has. Has she been able to keep one?
Not so far.
So how's everything been since graduation?
Just work. I see you've been doing really well with your career.
I do okay. You know, those folks with the propensity for violence, they keep me pretty busy.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them out there, you know. I'm surprised you remember that conversation.
Well, I remember every conversation we have. Here. Put this on.
Why do you want me to put on a headband?
Look,
It's not a headband. It's a blindfold. And would you just put it on?
No, it's not. This is a headband.
Okay, look. It's a headband that is acting like a blindfold. I need you to put it on. Can you put it on, please?
Why?
Look, where we're going is a surprise, okay? Now put it on.
Why?
Look, just put it on, would you?
What?
All right, look, before you decide to lean into me and get mad, I just don't want you to know where we're going. Now, please.
Okay. But it's still a headband. Are we here yet?
Yes, we are here.
Good. Can I take the headband off now?
No, not yet. And it's not a headband. It's a blindfold. Thank you. Hold on. I'll be right back, okay? Don't move. All right, come on. You can get out now.
Can I take the headband off now?
No, not yet. All right. Come with me.
Can I take the headband off now?
It's not a headband. It's a blindfold.
We are not going through this again.
Yes. Take it off.
That's not much of a surprise.
I'm offended.
You'll get over it.
No. Yeah.
Turk!
So good to see you.
Please don't leave me here alone, Turk. Let me go with you wherever you're going.
This is why he didn't want to bring her here.
He hates telling her no or seeing tears in her eyes.
Turk, please don't leave me here alone. Let me go with you wherever you're going.
I'm going to prison. You can't come with me.
No, but I can move to the town where you'll be and I can come visit, Turk. Please. I don't want to be alone anymore, Turk.
You won't be alone, Shunned. You have people who care about you and a life. You'll never be alone. I'll always be here. Just like before. Nothing's changing. And if you ever need to reach me, just tell Harrison. Only him. No one else unless he tells you it's okay. You understand?
Yes.
Shunned, look at you. You all that answer. Don't you have a man?
I got tired of you scaring them off and gave up.
Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? So you all that. Look at you. You can have any man you want. You just make sure he's worth it.
All my life you were talking about stay away from those knuckleheads and now you gonna let me have a man?
They ain't no good. But I might be able to lighten up a little if he's worth it.
Thanks, but it's a little late now. Nobody wants me.
Man, I don't believe that.
Where in the hell you get that idea from?
Cynthia? And apparently she's right. Never had a man. Don't see one in the near future.
Cynthia? Who the hell is Cynthia? And why are you letting her control you?
Don't ask.
We gotta go.
As soon as I can, I'll let you know how to do it.
I is way ahead of me. Yeah, Cynthia is too.
Ma? Yeah? And I brought somebody with me who needs your dinner at TLC.
Tracy, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine, Mrs. Harrison. How are you?
I'm good, can't complain. Looking all pretty and stuff. Y'all come on in the kitchen and get you something to eat. I got that on the stove.
Yeah.
You know it.
Back here to the backyard.
So pretty out here.
I used to love coming out here. Trees, birds. Oh, so look, I got a call from Brian, and he said that Al is settled in and doing well.
I know you'll do right by her. And he trusts that you will too. So you just need to wrap things up, right?
Right. It's getting chilly out there.
It is. Thank you.
So tell me about these names, the nicknames that you all have for each other. You call him Turk, right?
Yeah.
And he calls you Shuggy, right? Shuggy.
Yeah, he does.
What's that about?
Why does your mother's garden stop there and there like a gap?
That. So my dad was building a border of flowers around the fence, and he didn't get a chance to finish it before he died. You know, I keep telling my mother that I'll finish it one day. I just haven't.
I haven't. Has it been too busy?
No. I mean, honestly, I could probably knock it out in the weekend.
Jeffrey, are you making promises and not keeping them?
No. It's just that garden. It reminds me of my dad. So I kind of feel like if I finish it, I might forget about it.
How long has he been gone?
8 years this summer.
Jeffrey, when someone touches your heart, and I mean truly touches your heart, you can never forget them. Your dad will always be a part of you, and he won't be forgotten. Seems like we got some things to wrap up.
Trying to work on this plea agreement for Al Day, and I need your help.
I thought the agreement was for 40 years on a kingpin charge and 10 on racketeering served concurrently.
Yeah, that's what it was, but I need to do something just a little bit different.
What aren't you telling me?
I need to do something that's gonna satisfy Captain, the AG's office, and not be too devastating to Tracy.
Tracy, huh?
your damn cell phone down.
What can I do for you, Gavin?
I got a call from the Attorney General himself this morning, congratulating me on a job well done with the day case. Imagine my surprise to find out the case is a done deal.
Arraignment was at 8 o'clock in Judge Maggie's office. There was only a handful of people in the courtroom. Mr. Day accepted the deal.
The conviction's sealed?
Yes. We made an offer, Mr. Day accepted, and there was an opening. Indictment, conviction, sentencing, all in one day.
How convenient.
You know, Gavin, I like the way they do business over there. It's none of this back and forth trying to get deals approved.
Anything I should be aware of, JD?
No. Not as of yet, but if something happens, I'll let you know.
Did you find Day's sister?
Wasn't hard, but of course you knew that. So here's something else you should know. From this point on, she's under my protection, which means as long as she's safe, I'm happy.
If I didn't know you any better, JD, I'd say that sounds a little bit like a threat.
No, Gavin. See, it would only sound like that if there was something to be threatened by. And you have no reason to feel threatened by me unless something happens to her. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's just business as usual.
Harrison knows something. He won't talk as long as you stay away from the girl. I don't think he has us, I think he has me. We can't take any chances on this. I'm the one who stands to lose everything I've worked for. We just need to keep the sister quiet. She's our assurance that he won't talk. As long as JD has a hand in this, nothing will come out. He gave his word. But to be on the safe side, I've got something that'll keep him occupied.
Thank you. Appreciate your help.
Thank you so much. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was great. How about you?
It was wonderful. It was dope. I have so much to tell you. Here comes your brother.
Hey, what's up, big bro?
Squirt, what's going on, buddy? Well, hello, Monica. Aren't you looking good this morning?
Not as good as you.
You know what? I was just a little bit younger. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, please. Don't let a little thing like age stop you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your mom would kill you and JD both, so back off.
Where's Tracy?
In a meeting with James Brooks.
James Brooks? Special Services?
Yes.
What's he doing?
Well, I just closed a big case with him. He is one of our clients now.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks, but it's a matter of principle for me.
I'll accept that for now, but I will ask you.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Brooks, this is Monica Scott, our administrative assistant.
Good morning, Mr. Brooks. We've spoken on the telephone.
It's nice to meet you in person.
And this is Jeffrey Harrison, Ashley's brother.
Mr. Brooks, it's an honor to meet you.
I followed your cases. Very impressed with what you've been able to accomplish in some of our neighborhoods.
Have much more work to do?
This is true. But you're young, and you have time. I look forward to speaking with you.
What? That man was flirting with you, Miss Tracy.
Good morning, Jeffrey.
What?
Are you here to see me or Tracy?
Both, actually.
Well, go see Tracy. I can wait. This could get interesting.
Definitely. That girl went from having no men in years to having two good-looking men in one day.
Yes.
I got a call from the AG's office. They want you to handle the Gonzalez case.
The 13-year-old that was murdered?
That's the one.
Why federal?
RICO, gang-related death. They want you to bring the gang down. They figure since you got Day so effortlessly, they want you to take the lead on this one.
You know, Gavin, if this is going to be an issue, you can easily give this to someone else.
No. If anyone can get the Eagles, it's you. I know that.
So is this whole Al Day issue behind us, or am I going to have to hear about this again?
It's done. So who will you need on this case?
Give me a few minutes and I'll let you know. Oh, and Gavin, are you considering taking a run for the AG's office?
I'm actually considering a run for the governor's office. Why do you ask?
You plan on taking Carolyn with you?
You know about me and Carolyn?
I know she steps out when she feels like it'll benefit her.
Well, is this gonna be a problem?
No. It isn't that serious. At least not for me. How about you?
She could be useful in a political campaign.
And her father being senator, that can definitely help as well.
There is that.
Well, let me take a look at this and I'll get back to you and let you know what I need.
JD, be careful when dealing with him.
Don't worry about me. I've dealt with guys like this before. There'll be more.